Hi, my name is Brian Sanchez. I'm a recording arts student at Full Sail University, and this will be my producer's podcast for advanced session recording. I chose to do my podcast on Dan Huff. For those of you who don't know who Dan Huff is, he's probably the most popular producer in Nashville at the moment, and he is really known for the guitar sounds that he puts on his on the tracks that he works on. He's a guitar player, very, very, very good guitar player, well-established guitar player, and it comes across in the music that he makes. I definitely put him in the musician-producer category of the three that we discussed in class, and it really comes across in the artists that he works with too. They're really they're people who we consider to be really, really good musicians. Going down the list, just to name a few, as the list is huge, the amount of people he's worked with. But Tim McGraw, Celine Dion, Michael Bolton, The Judds, Keith Urban, Rascal Flatts, Bon Jovi, Jody Messina, Lone Star, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and Trace Adkins. As just a few from a list that I found a lot of people that he's worked with. He's got tons and tons of awards. Some of the ones I was most impressed with, being that I love country music, was in 2006 and in 2009 he was voted the Country Music Association's Producer of the Year. In 01 and 04 he was the CMA's Musician of the Year. And I mean, I started trying to count the numbers of #1 records that he's had, and I started to lose count. Like it's amazing the career that he's put together. His style is well known for the guitars that he puts on tracks. Like I said, him being a guitar player, it kind of comes across really, really easily that he is one. But it's nothing really crazy that he likes to do. I watched a lot of interviews with him, and straight from his mouth, he says that he really likes to use delays, reverbs, and distortion. Mainly, like, he likes a lot of distortion, but nothing too crazy like flangers and stuff. And he'd rather have it be with the music rather than with extra plugins or pedals or things like that. And it comes across in the influences. The really, really funny story that I found was that most people would think that a guitar player's influences from an early age would have been like Jimi Hendrix and these guys, but he actually said that the first time he picked up a guitar, the person he wanted to be was Larry Carlton. So it's not really that kind of rocker, rebellion type guitar player. He's more of a technically profound and musically educated type guitar players. And he listened to a lot of R&B when he was young. It wasn't so much rock and rebellion. It was. He says that he was more interested in good musicianship as opposed to all the flash and stuff that comes with a lot of guitar players. And he eventually grew into really greatly respecting guys like Jimi Hendrix and stuff, but that's the roots of his sound, and it comes across in his music. It's nothing really too crazy, it's nothing out there, it's really just really well played parts from really, really good, really very, very talented musicians. So but yeah, I mean, I was thoroughly amazed at the amount of music that he has done that's on my iPod. Majority of the music that I listen to on a daily basis was produced by Dan Huff. So it's pretty crazy what you find out when you start researching these guys. And definitely after this project, I've got a greater respect for what he does. So once again, my name is Brian Sanchez, and this has been my producer's podcast for advanced sessions recording on Dan Huff. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.